Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're diving in to who I am, why I'm here, and what we're presenting here in this course, the roadmap as you move through the different topics, the different modules to set you up for success, and everything you need to know about this school community. And I'm also going to challenge you to write your introduction post. So, starting with into the topic of why I even started this community, I've always considered myself really fortunate when it came to health. I always established this really strong connection to exercise and taking care of myself. And then I dove into all the topics of functional nutrition and the emotional well being, supporting ourselves with the traumas, and all of this types of healing. And these habits really helped me to live a healthy and balanced life. But when it came to my pregnancy and birth, things did not unfold the way I expected or wanted them to. Like many of you, I really wanted a peaceful, euphoric, ecstatic, natural childbirth. And I really wanted to feel that I was in control and that I was the one making the choice of what was going to happen to my body. I wanted this connection to my body. I thought that I had prepared myself through all the years, literally even going to the extent of not having any type of numbing stuff in my mouth when it came to like getting teeth filled because I was preparing for labor. I was always preparing for labor. And so I just focused on staying healthy and eating right and managing my stress. But when it came time for my first birth, I realized that I was not as ready as I thought. What I hadn't counted for was tension and releasing the control and how I was holding this energy in my body with both my body and my mind. And I was focused on having things go the way I had envisioned. I didn't allow space for natural flow. I also didn't know what was in my own power. I didn't even know that I could say no to certain situations. I didn't even know what it meant to have informed consent, in which the doctors would talk to me about alternative options. So, because of that, I ended up having an emergency cesarean, which was so far from what I hoped for. I was devastated, to say the least. I was so devastated that instead of celebrating this birth with like this immense joy and excitement, I became depressed. And it wasn't just like baby blues postpartum, baby bluesy, it was postpartum depression. And it wasn't just the physical recovery that was hard on me, since I had never had any type of surgery in my life before that moment, and then went through this major surgery that I wasn't expected to have. Emotionally, I felt like I really failed. Like I wasn't a mother, that I didn't even have this connection to the baby. And so the thing that I wanted the most was to birth this baby and to birth this baby naturally. And I couldn't understand how I did all the things right. I did everything that the doctor said to do. I was healthy the entire time, but I still ended up in that situation where I lost control of my own birthing experience, and I didn't know my true rights and what I could have said yes and no to have changed that story. But through that pain came a huge transformation. With my second pregnancy, I approached things really differently. I learned to let go of the rigid control and trust my body. I really embraced the more natural and intuitive approach. While this was a better experience and I was able to naturally birth in some elements in a hospital setting, I still found myself frustrated with the hospital system. Constant monitoring, the intrusiveness, the fear mongering, and at the end of in my postpartum time, I ended up with unwanted medical interventions. And so it wasn't until my third pregnancy that everything finally clicked. And I was able to fully trust my body and its ability to birth the baby and bring this baby into the world the way it was meant to. It was beyond my expectations. This birth was so euphoric, it was so beautiful that I will remember it for the rest of my life. This is what I would want to inspire more women and encourage them to step into their power to birth their babies naturally. And so, with this story, I would love to help transform you, prepare you, educate you on how to step into that level of trust and full surrender. Comparing my first child's birth to my third, it's not even close to the same story. The third birth ended up in this 30 minute, maybe an hour if you count everything, experience where I was just breathing calmly until I labored the baby over the toilet, and just, it was so euphoric. It was so beautiful. And I just got to reach down and embrace this baby into my arms in my complete free will, in my complete comfort, in my complete knowingness in my body, in my baby, and just trusting the whole system. So now here I am, incredibly passionate about helping other women who want the same thing, to have a natural, empowered birth experience. Whether it's a home birth or a free birth or a birth with minimal interventions, I know how it feels to want that and then be met with unexpected challenges. I understand the frustration and the emotional tolls that it can take on you, and I'm here to help you avoid those same struggles that I faced so you can birth without fear and with empowerment and with meeting your ideas and expectations of your ideal birth. If this resonates with you, then you are in the right place. In this community, we will focus not only on fertility. So if you're still in that preconception phase and you've been working in that phase for a month, 2 months, 6, 7 years, or if you're trying to conceive and you're already experiencing some different challenges working with doctors, this is going to be helpful information for you. Or if you're already pregnant and you're preparing for birth and you want the support to connect with mothers and how to prepare your mind for the big day. Also, if you've already birthed, this is a great resource for you in that postpartum time to give yourself the nourishment, to give yourself the rest, to lean into the different types of foods and how to get yourself back into normal life, working shape after you've had a baby. So in all the areas of this journey, right, from our preconception to that postpartum time, we're here for it. We've got tons of educational information for you and resources to support you along the way. My passion for holistic health and nutrition and natural fertility runs deep into my body, into my being. And I have dedicated myself to understanding how our bodies work, how to support them naturally, and how to guide other women through their health and their pregnancy journeys. This commitment drives me to continuously expand my knowledge so I can better serve you. Through my experiences, I've become a certified functional nutrition specialist, personal trainer, and I also have the privilege of helping countless women not only to improve their health, but also to experience an empowered pregnancy and birth. Anywhere from balancing their hormones to preparing for a natural childbirth, I have seen firsthand how the powerful natural methods can be in transforming both the fertility journey and the pregnancy experience. Whether you're focusing on preconception, pregnancy, or even feeling more vibrant and understanding your body, your menstrual cycles, what it's like to be a woman, in your everyday life, I'm here to help and apply some of these holistic practices that align with your unique path. Together, we're going to tap into your body's natural ability to thrive so you can feel more supported and connected to yourself at every stage. My vision for this community is to create a space where every woman can access the knowledge and support that she needs to feel empowered in her pregnancy, in her birth, and her health journey. Whether you're preparing your body for the conception, navigating pregnancy, or envisioning a natural birth, I want you to feel confident in your body's incredible ability to thrive. This community isn't about fixing anyone. It's about providing you with tools and resources and encouragement to help you nurture your body and trust your natural process. Whether that's enhancing your fertility or preparing for the birth experience you desire, We're all on different paths. And my goal is to meet you where you are and help you move forward with strength and purpose and commitment. As your guide, your coach, your mentor, I'm here to help you recognize your own inner strength. And I believe that with the right support, you can really tap in to your body's natural ability to heal, to find balance, and to create a healthier foundation for your pregnancy and birth. My role is to provide holistic resources for you to work with while we walk together and you can discover what works out best for you. Whether you've been preparing on this journey for months or you're just getting started, this community is here to be a guide for you, to empower you, and to show you the way to a healthy, empowered, natural life. I strive to be a role model for what balanced health can really look like, not just for fertility, but pregnancy, birth, and motherhood, that transition from maiden to mother, what to expect. How do you still nurture yourself? How to take care of yourself when you're taking care of another being, or 3, or maybe 7 if you've had multiple kids. And living in this vibrant, fulfilling life. My goal is to share the natural health practices that have transformed my own life, so you can learn how to optimize your own health in a way that feels aligned with your unique body and your personal journey. So whether you're preparing for that conception or enhancing your natural birth, we're here for it. And listen, mamas, if you have never found the desire to really lean into some of these topics, getting better sleep, getting better nutrition, taking time to cook meals for yourself, if you haven't found the time or the reason to do that before this point in time, before you have a baby, before your child learns how to eat and sleep and do these things based on watching you, if it's not for you, do it for them, right? Because everything that you're doing right now, how you handle your stress, it impacts your future children. How you eat, how you nourish yourself, how you take care of yourself, how you talk to yourself. All of this is impacting your babies, your future children, and it's going to continue to ripple down that chain. So you are powerful. You are going to make a big impact in the world, but it starts really with pouring into you. So I'm excited for what's ahead for our community with the new programs and the content designed to help you feel more confident, empowered, and ready to meet your goals. So look at here. This is where we're starting. This is your little roadmap, and it's just kind of teaching you the little trail of what we're going to go on, and then you'll be off in the running in the classroom and knowing this stuff from the inside out. So first, this is the welcome into Roots in Fertility. Next, I would love to see you introduce yourself. So it's really the first step, and you're just going to make a very simple post saying your name, where you live, something you're excited to get out of this community. I really want to learn better, some more information about prenatal yoga. I really want to know some better techniques for managing different sensations through labor. Whatever it is, list out 3 things that you want to learn from this community, and then you're going to just share something that you like to do. So I like to dance, I like to swim, I like to snorkel with dolphins. That's me, and I like to play with my kids. And so then you're going to get a friend to join you. So it is the piece of the puzzle that when you have somebody doing it with you, you're so much more likely to be successful. So maybe your friend isn't trying to get pregnant right now, but she does want to start a family in the future. There is a ton of information for her to be here as well, because they're going to start to learn how to nourish your body, and actually in nourishing your body the right way. We're going to release extra estrogen in the body, find more hormonal balance, understand the body's rhythms, your gut health, your hormones, all the stuff. So it doesn't have to be that they're doing this right now, but they can still be on the journey with you in this community. Or maybe you already know somebody who's already pregnant. Have them join. When we are doing this with community and we have that connection, you're much more likely to be successful and to get results that you'd like to see. Next, you're going to register for the Q&A, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in a moment. And then you're going to receive a prize. There's also an opportunity for a bonus. You can actually follow me on my Instagram, which is Carly RootsInFertility. And you're just going to direct message guide. So now I want to show you a little bit more about the community and the classroom, so you know exactly what to expect. So here in the community, I'm just going to open up the tab here. This is where you're going to make that introduction post. So something like this. I said, hey, I'm Carly. I'm a functional nutrition coach, a mom of 3 boys. I want to get this from the community, a better understanding of what you need, inspiration to keep educating you and helping women and couples with fertility and pregnancy, ideas for new content that will help serve you. For fun, I like to swim and snorkel, share my knowledge, and make an impact. So this is me. I love my work. I love to play. So then next is the classroom. So the classroom is where everything, all the information is going to be. So if you click the Start Here button, here's your little reminder to book the onboarding call and also to introduce yourself. And then if we go back, you're going to come into the different courses. So the Fertility Masterclass is going to have everything that you would want to know about your body, your menstrual cycles. If you're still in that conception aspect, then learning about your menstrual cycles and tracking is a huge part of this journey. It's just to know, like, when am I ovulating? Am I ovulating? And you have a chance to unlock this beautiful book that we have for you guys, which is a fertility tracker with daily check-ins, weekly check-ins, your fertility awareness chart with some extra added in things with sleep, nutrition, and also an opportunity for your partner to track as well. So that's all in the first module. You'll also have access to these other modules: gut health, hormones and stress, sleep and exercise, nutrition, pregnancy and birth. So you can see all of the information that's here available for you to just study up on what resonates. And for me, I personally suggest going through all the material, because even if you've heard some of this information and you're not feeling like you're in the best health ever, then just letting the seeds replant and then just seeing what takes roots is going to help than if you're just a bypass and just jump into the next one, because this course is designed to like kind of lead into the next one. So I'm kind of building foundations for you to have that beginning stages of understanding, and then we kind of build onto it as you go. Okay, so lots of information for you guys there in the classroom. And you'll see when you're in the classroom, you may watch a video, and in the resources spot down here, there's extra information. So it might be something that I'm talking to you about in the video, and then I'll say there's a link in the description. So you're going to see it right here in the resources tab. It's there for you. Okay, next is the calendar. So the calendar is where you're going to register for Q&As or your webinars. And so when you click on here, you would just click this and set yourself up, add to calendar, to be registered for the different aspects, the different calendars and events. So check in there every now and again and allow yourself to take advantage of having this feedback of you and I talking live and answering questions that you might have. And also, this information is generalized. So when you jump on a Q&A, it can be more personalized about what you need, and I can hear more. And maybe perhaps if the time doesn't work for you, you can always direct message me, and then I can cover it in the Q&A, and you can watch a playback. So that's the calendar events, the classroom, and all the things that you need to know in the community. So the summary is the roadmap. Understand that journey ahead. So first, starting introducing yourself. Next, bringing that friend to join you. Setting yourself up for that webinar, just signing up for it. And you have a little homework piece. So you'll see throughout the course that I like to always end you with a little focus point to kind of get the gears going, right? Kind of moving forward. And it's usually one small actionable step that can just take you a couple seconds to do. So your little piece of homework is to write your introduction post. Really quick, jump in the community tab and do that. When you do this, you earn points, and your points earn you rewards. So you'll see that at different levels, you unlock things. And when you unlock the different aspects, they're all tools to help you get healthier and be more successful. So there's anything from cookbooks to one-on-one calls with me, to webinars, workshops, all kinds of stuff that you can unlock, handouts, meal guides, all the awesome information, trackers. So when you engage, you're going to earn points and you're just going to keep leveling up. And so I just want to finish with that. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day. Aloha.